It's Friday, like shucking some oysters on Washington Street, and actually, you're on Washington Street too.
We are, yes.
But we're on the one downtown. You're the one in Naperville.
In Naperville, yeah.
Shuckin Shack's Winter Beach Bash is coming up in Naperville, all for a good cause, and that's something you guys have something special, right?
We do. We like to have a good time. That's kind of what the Shuckin Shack is all about. And so each year in winter, we like to have a winter beach bash to help people forget about the weather outside and forget that they're in Chicago and pretend like we're on vacation together.
Hey, Kyle, you're the owner.
I am, yes.
And how long have you had this restaurant in Naperville?
So we've been open about 2.5 years. Yeah.
And that's where the old Walker's Char House was.
That's correct, yeah. We're in a small shopping center right in the middle of a neighborhood just south of downtown Naperville. Very good location.
And we have a display here of one of your key items.
That's right. That's right.
I told you once I ate 40 oysters for a charity event. That's all I could handle, but some guy ate over 100. You said the record for you was like 100 and what?
The record for us at our restaurant is 170 in one sitting. But if you
one person is at 170.
That's right, 170. But if you'll eat 40 at our restaurant, we'll take your picture and put it on the Oyster Wall of Fame, so you can be immortalized there.
So you're going to show us how to, and of course, hot sauce. You got to have that.
Yes.
With all of your oysters. And you're going to show us how to shuck an oyster.
Absolutely.
Well, what's the key? Come on, let's see the first.
All right, let's get one out. So we
have a whole bucket full here.
We've got buckets full of oysters for sure. We brought 4 different types with us. The one that I'm going to shuck right here is called a great white. It comes from Cape Cod on the eastern side of the United States. We also have one here from the western side of the United States of Washington State. It's called a Royal Miyagi. We have a Mare Blue that comes from Canada, and we have an Acadian Pearl also that comes from Canada.
Let's shuck away.
Let's do it. So the key to it is, first of all, safety. Using gloves is good if you've got something to protect your hand. If you don't, we recommend using a towel. Slippage can sometimes end up with a knife in part of your hand and things like that. So we don't want that. So that's safety first. And then all you want to do is find that hinge right here in the back, insert the knife in it, secure the oyster down, and wiggle it a little bit up and down, back and side to get that knife in. You want to pop it open like that.
All right.
And then run that blade right across the top of the shell to separate the oyster from the top, nice and clean.
We're good to go. And
then there's always a little bit of debris sometimes around the edges, and so people don't like to eat oyster shell. At least I don't. So we kind of scrape that away. Use your finger if you can, and then we slide that knife right underneath the oyster to separate it from the bottom, and scrape it like that. And then there's a little bit of shell right here in the back, so we want to dig that out, and now we've got a nice clean oyster to eat.
I'm gonna try this right here because I had the 40 the one time.
That's right. This is just one.
All right, I didn't put anything on it.
All right.
Good.
So yeah, so what we brought with us is we serve it with a little bit of horseradish, and we serve it with a little bit of red pepper relish, which is very popular in the restaurant. Some people like a little cocktail sauce on it. It's funny because people will ask me, how should I eat an oyster? Right. And I'm like, however you can get it in your mouth and whatever you want to put on it. So
I do. I like the Tabasco on it, a little horseradish. So come on down to the Shuckin Shack.
Yeah, absolutely.
And your winter bash is it this whole month, or is it starting now, or what?
No, the winter bash starts tomorrow, Saturday, February 1st. The band starts playing at 7 o'clock, but we start the party a little early, around 5 or 6. Goes up until we close at 10.
So you got a band?
Got live music. We do a raffle to support Loaves and Fishes. We're very big on doing local charity and supporting the community. So we've got some items to raffle off, support that great charity in the Naperville area that helps the needy. And yeah, great cause.
I'm glad we could have you on today. I hope to get down there, Kyle Howard, and visit the Shuckin Shack soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Come see us.
In Naperville, in the strip mall there where Casey's and Trader Joe's is.
That's right. Yep.
Where the old Walker's Char House was, and there's a new Shuckin Shack there. It's been for a couple years. Get out there for their winter bash, shuck some oysters, have a good time, and you got a band tomorrow too.
That's right. That's right. Come see us and have a good time, and let's enjoy the beach atmosphere.